Let's make the best cranberry salad. First thing we're going to do is get our cranberries ready, and we're going to rinse them off good. And I'm just going to kind of look for some that are trying to get rotten. Usually you won't find very many in a bag. And you might not see them, but if you run your fingers through there, you can feel them. Because they'll be really mushy, and just get them, throw them out. Now, we all know that cranberries are tart, but these like this one's hard and green, and I'm just going to get rid of them when they're like that because they're tart enough as they are. You don't want them big old hard green ones in there. But if you find any that are just mushy, get them out of there. Of course, we are going to put sugar on them to help sweeten them a little bit, but even at that, cranberries are very tart, but so good. Okay, we got our cranberries in here in the food processor, and now we're just going to kind of pulse it and chop them up a little bit. You want to be careful. You don't want to overdo it and just pulverize them. Just a few times and check them. And that looks pretty good to me. If I can get it off here, I'll show you what it looks like. And that's the texture you want. You don't want them chopped up any more than this, because you want to be able to bite into them still. And see, that's pretty good. Just a couple of pulses. So let's put some sugar on them. We got about 2 cups of sugar on our cranberries, and we're just gonna mix the sugar up really good, because we want the sugar to dissolve and to sweeten our cranberries as much as possible. So after I get this stirred up good, I'm going to put plastic wrap over the top, and I'm going to put them in the fridge, and I'm going to let them set overnight. And you need to do it the day before, and you really need to let them set overnight for them cranberries to soak up as much of that sugar mixture as possible. So let's get this in the refrigerator. Okay guys, this is the next day, and we're going to make up our whipped cream. I got about 2 cups of whipped cream, and before I do my whipping cream, I always freeze my bowl and my beaters. I put them in the freezer, get them good and cold, because that just really helps to, well, it makes your whipped cream whip up faster. So that's 2 cups of whipping cream. And we're just going to continue until we get to about soft peak stage. Okay, it took about 3 minutes, and our whipping cream is set up now. We didn't put any sugar in it because our sugar's already in the cranberries, but you can see the texture of it. Okay, let's go over our ingredients. We've got our whipping cream, we've got our pineapple tidbits, of course our cranberries with sugar on them, we've got our mini marshmallows and pecans. So let's get this salad together. Okay, let's put this salad together. And I love, it's just the cranberries and the sugar, it just makes such a pretty red color. And what that's going to do is it's going to make your salad a really pretty pink. That's what it's going to do. So we're going to add our whipping cream. And it really doesn't matter which ingredient you put first or last or whatever, as long as you get it all in there. Mr. Brown and I, we really enjoy cold salads like this. And the first time I ate this was at school, and one of the teachers had brought it. And I just loved it because I loved the tartness of the cranberries, and it just wasn't too overly sweet. So I'm going to put 20 ounces of drained pineapple tidbits. And I've got a 10-ounce bag of mini marshmallows. And this is going to make a pretty big, I might not have a big enough bowl. And then I've got a cup of chopped pecans. And this is optional. If you're allergic to nuts or you just don't like them, you can leave this out. So now we're just going to stir all this up. And this, it does make quite a bit. Smells really good. I know, you know, during the holidays, one of the best things it seems like you can take to a holiday get-together or a potluck or, you know, just anything. These salads like this really go over good. Cranberries are good for you. Of course, we know all that sugar's not, but, you know, we didn't put any sugar in the whipped cream, so that's what's going to sweeten your whipped cream. One of my subscribers sent me a recipe for a dreamsicle salad like this, and I'm thinking about doing that for maybe the Christmas holidays. So if y'all like to see that recipe, just let me know in the comments below. She shared it with me, and I told her, I said, it sounds so good that I'd love to do a video on it, because salads like this really go over well. So you just keep it stirring. And I was going to tell y'all, it took about 3 minutes for the whipped cream to get to soft peak stage. So just keep stirring till you get it all incorporated. And you can see how pretty and pink it already is. And it's going to get a little bit of a deeper pink once you get it, all that cranberry juice mixed up there. Now, when you get this mixed up and get it in the bowl that you're going to serve it in, you really want to do this the day ahead and put it in your refrigerator, because it's going to tighten up and it's going to sit up a little bit. And you can even freeze it. You can put it in the freezer and take it out, and by the time, you know, dinner's ready or you have to take it somewhere, it'll be just right. And I don't think this little serving bowl I got is going to hold all that. I'm going to have to get something bigger. Now, if you don't think you like that many marshmallows in there, you don't have to put, but that was 10 ounces. And actually, the recipe, it calls for a 16-ounce bag, but, you know, they've gone down on the ounces on everything. And I didn't find no 16-ounce bag of mini marshmallows. It was 10-ounce bag. I'm going to taste it real quick. I do. I really enjoy this, because it's just got that tartness, but then it comes back sweet to you. So you got the sweet and you got the tart. It's really good. And this will be good 2 days from now. I mean, you can make it way ahead of time. And just, like I said, freeze it or let it sit in the refrigerator, and it's going to get better and better. So that's all there is to this. Easy cranberry salad. Now you can add coconut to it, some shredded coconut. I know a lot of people don't care for coconut, so I wanted to leave that out. And I don't have anybody that's allergic or don't like pecans, so I went ahead and put pecans in it. You could probably put some maraschino cherries in it if you wanted to. I don't really see the need of it though with your cranberries in there. But get this off the side. You do need a decent sized bowl, that's for sure. And it makes up quite a bit. So, there you have it. It makes a really pretty salad. I know Mr. Brown likes this salad too. He's ate it too. And easy peasy, a good dish to take. So I hope y'all like this recipe. There's going to be a lot more coming before Christmas gets here. A lot more salads and cookies and candies and pies and side dishes. So if you like this recipe, give me a thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe and share it with your friends. And if you're traveling this week, be careful. The roads are going to be busy. And y'all have a wonderful, happy Thanksgiving.